Hello guys, how you all doing? I hope you all had a great trading week. If you are new to this my channel, this is called Trade Idea, where we come every week to analyze the trade we took, the ones that hit, take profit, stop loss, and even break even. Guys, if you ask me about how my week is, I will tell you that my week is at break even right now. I have been fighting with AUD and Euro USD. These two currency pair really showed me shaky this way, but it is what it is. We'll still move on. And we'll have USD pair here, so I will want us to analyze it together so that we'll know why the other currency pair that we are supposed to be bearish begin to be bullish. So what we have here is dollar index. If you can see, throughout this week, this video I'm recording it on Saturday, so throughout this week, 5 days ago, this market has been bearish. So when I now just have to reanalyze to check what was happening, so I now saw this zone. This is a major support level that the market is trying to retest back to. So I was like, okay, this market will always have a reason for doing whatever it wants to do. So I now see it from a technical standpoint that the market want to retest to this level. So from here now, the dollar index will decide whether it want to be bearish, continue bearish, or it will reverse from here. We are now folding our hands. We are watching the dollar. We don't know where the next move will come from right now. So let me go to the trade we took on other pairs, like this AUD USD. This is on the weekly time frame. You can see this is a weekly time frame, and the market is doing same thing on this AUD USD. If you can see the market, this is the first touch that it did, and it started going down. Then it came back again. I'm just trying to figure out whether this is a double bottom, but I am 80% sure that this market is bearish, because it break out from this range and it retesting back to it the second time. So let's get down to a lower time frame. This is a daily time frame. So right now I don't really know what AUD USD is doing. I have to wait and see more clarification and see more confirmation if we'll continue to be bearish or the trend have changed from a bearish trend to a bullish trend. This market has to clear this level very well and retest it. It will want us to be bullish. Then I was in this trade on AUD USD. If you guys will check my last video, I entered a trade in a previous week. Let's go to 4 hours. So this was where I entered my trade on the previous week. I told you guys I am on a trade on AUD USD. My stop, I can't remember where my stop loss was. All I know is that I was in this trade and I was targeting these lows that is here. So I was holding it. The market would just keep on consolidating. When I was holding it, it was just consolidating, but my stop loss was above this area. I explained to you guys why I put my stop loss above this area. So there was this news within this week, CPI. The CPI really dropped the market, and after dropping it, I thought that okay, maybe we are about to go down. Then before you know it, it started to push up again. It's like the CPI hit me hard, like the market knocked me hard before the CPI. I can't really tell. Maybe this was the candle that hit me out, this particular candle right here before the CPI. So when the candle hit me out, I was waiting for the market to break this level and retest back to it so that I can be able to continue my sell. But the market just does what it always do, so I just have to allow it and wait for new entries. So right now on AUD USD, I'm not currently in any trade in AUD USD. So let's go to Euro USD. Same thing on Euro USD. This was the second trade I took on Euro USD, but the first trade I took on Euro USD was around this area. I took that trade around this area, and my stop loss was somewhere here. Let me just remove this one, this second trade. So this was my trade, my first trade on Euro USD that I was holding last week. I told you guys about it when I analyzed it and everything. So I was holding this trade last week, but when the CPI came out, the trade just went straight to my stop loss. At first it was just bleeding down, and I was very hopeful that will just continue to go down, but in the next hour the market just spike up. I don't know why the thing did this, but it is what it is. I move on. So after the market spike up, I now had another entry around this level. Okay, this trade didn't hit my story. This trade didn't hit my stop loss. Yes, I'm sorry, yeah guys, this trade didn't hit my stop loss. It hit my break even, because it was on profit and it have run up to 1:1. You know how I did my thing. When a market is hitting 1:1 or more than 1:1, I will move my stop loss to my stop loss to break even. So the Euro USD trade didn't hit my stop loss. I will hit out on break even. Maybe that was maybe about $6 or $7 break even. So after the market hit my break even, so there is counter trend. I drew this counter trend line for a re-entry, because I know that the market might touch this trend line like the third touch, and it might start to go down. Then when the CPI came out, the CPI rallied all the way to this level. As I was watching the market rallied all the way to this level because of the data release on CPI within the week. Then I scaled down to a lower time frame. On 1 hour time frame, I was just watching the market, looking at what the market was doing, and I saw it that the market has touched this level and it started to retrace back. Then I entered another sell. I entered a sell around this area. I entered before the CPI. I can't really remember, but it's like I entered before they could release the CPI. I don't know whether I entered around this, but all I know that I entered this trade. I can't remember where I entered the trade from, because I just removed everything when the trade hit my stop loss. I removed everything. So I was using this level as my stop loss. I look back and I was using this previous high as my stop loss. Then my take profit was all the way to the downside. So guys, this was happened to this Euro USD trade. The first one hit break even, then I re-enter around this area, and the second one now hit my stop loss. This is when I now say, okay, I'm not going to trade again. Let me now reanalyze to know what was going on in the forex market. Let me know what is really going on with dollar pair, because I don't really understand. All my analysis is not hitting. I think it either hit break even or it hit my stop loss. I just move away from the market for the meantime. I didn't trade. I was just watching it, and I saw that the market had. Let me just remove all these things so I will reanalyze to know what is really happening. So guys, I have to go to a higher time frame, because that's where I normally go to see the flow of the river. So I'm going to a higher time frame. I begin to see some chart pattern, though I know that this market is bearish, but this now become a concern to me on Euro USD. This chart pattern that is right here, I was seeing double bottom, and at the same time this market is trying to retracing back for the second time. And if you check very well, this is like it's going to form another double top here. So guys, right now I'm just on my hand. I'm just watching the market. Whatever it wants to do is like the market is even in a range. You just enter into a range. So we'll just watch Euro USD and AUD USD that in a major zone right now. We'll just watch it from them. I'll just be looking for a chart pattern, bearish chart pattern, to go bearish again, or I will wait for this market to clear this level so that I will be fully sure that we want to continue down. So from this bar to here should give me around let's check if I should wait for it to break that zone, around 500 pips. So we'll have 500 pips to the downside. I don't think I will be entering any trade here, or if I see a strong confirmation I might jump into a trade, or I will wait for it to clear this level and retest back before I will find an entry there. GDP USD, same thing on GDP USD. Let's reanalyze, because everything was just moving sideways these previous 5 days. Everything was moving sideways, so we'll have to reanalyze again. Let me remove all this thing. Let's go to weekly time frame. GDP USD on weekly time frame. Let's see. This market is looking, well, what I can see is bearish, but again it has tested this major level and is moving up. So GDP USD, I'm not going to trade GDP USD for now. I'm not going to trade it for now because I don't really understand what GDP USD is doing. I know the market is bearish and I can see this zone. There is a zone that is right here that the GDP USD has retest to this level. So if you want to trade GDP USD, you have to wait for it to come back to this, inside this box again, before you can find any trade, or for more confirmation wait for it to break this trend line. If you can wait for GDP USD to break this trend line before entering any trade, at least it will save you more money and other things. You won't lose money on this trade. But for me, I'm not gonna trade GDP USD. I don't have any interest in trading GDP USD right now. I will just look for other currency pair to trade. I'll just keep my eyes on AUD USD and Euro USD because I trade what is really clear to me. I don't just go and be looking for something that is not that clear and started to to find trading where I can't see a trade. So on NZD USD, let's go to the weekly time frame, monthly time frame. Same thing with NZD USD. NZD USD want to test this bad boy that is here. So we'll have to wait for it to test this zone before I could be looking for sales. AUD USD is retesting back to that zone. And if you can see, this level have tested so many times previously. So if you want to trade NZD USD, wait. You have to have patience and wait for the market to come back to this level. Let it come back to this level, then you look for a chart pattern before you can be able to trade it. Just wait for it. Or if you are a day trader, you can just hop in on a quick scalp. Well, I don't advise it, but if you want to also trade it, maybe you will scale down to a lower time frame and you can find trade there. But me, I'm a swing trader. I will wait for the market to reach here, then give me a chart pattern before I could be able to enter a sell. So guys, this is it. After I lost those trade, there was this trade. I didn't analyze this trade because I just saw it on Friday. I entered this trade on Friday on NZD, on AUD NZD, Australia dollar and NZD dollar and New Zealand dollar. I entered this trade on Friday. I just saw that setup. It was just a quick setup I just took on Friday. I didn't held it that long because it was Friday and I know that soon market will close and everything was not moving that fast. The market was just moving slowly. I spotted this head and shoulder on the 4-hour time frame and I drew this zone. The market came and break it and close below that zone. Then I scaled down to a lower time frame to look for a retest. This was where the market closed, and it returns back to it. Then it now closed. It closed with this big bearish engulfing candle. After the market closed there, I entered a sell. This is how I normally love to trade. I entered a sell, and I was risking 1% to make 2%. So after the AUD and Euro USD pair, I lost about 2% of my account. You know, I'm trading a prop account from Waste Capital, so my account was down 2%. This was a trade that just took me off from that loss to break even. This trade, I closed this trade on 2% plus profit gain I gain on this one. So I'm now on break even on my account. My capital is back and ready for another trade. So this trade really helped me this week to come out from my loss. Guys, just watch out. Let me a quick recap again on the trade I am looking. Let me just remove all these things so that it won't confuse you. Back to AUD USD trade. Just wait for it. Just wait for confirmation. Me, I'm not going to trade it. I'm going to wait for a confirmation before I could be able to enter any trade on AUD USD. AUD USD have tested this big bad boy, this big major resistance level, and it's testing it and it's hitting it. So I'm going to wait to see any reaction from here that is telling me that the market is about to go down again. Same thing with Euro USD. It is testing this major zone that is here, resistance level. So I'll wait for a chart pattern or a confirmation to sell. So guys, this is it for today. I want you guys to hit the like and subscribe button, comment on my video, and also comment below the also trade and pairs that you want me to analyze for you guys. So thank you for joining me. Thank you for waiting and watching to this extent. I will see you guys in my other subsequent videos. Peace out.